what's up, guys? So, we're going to review Parasite. This film came out in 2019. It won a ton of awards at the Oscars, right?
Yes, it did. It won the Best Picture for 2019, which is amazing. Director Bong Joon-ho. But
I'm not even going to try to say any of their names.
No, we can refer to them as the Park family and the Kim family.
Right. So, and they label this as I think a dark comedy thriller film, which all makes sense. Not many parts were like comedic, but there were. It's very weird. So, the premise of this film, and it reminds me of the same realm as Get Out and Us almost, with like the social commentary. But essentially, it's a have and the have-nots, right? So the Kim family is a poor family, the have-nots in South Korea, while the Parks are the rich family that the Kims end up working for illegitimately, and that's pretty much how we get Parasite. And we'll talk a little bit at the end about which one's the parasites, but essentially, and I'll say I watched this movie in Korean with no subtitles. And I was very impressed.
You watched it with no way of knowing exactly what they said, but you still got the movie.
That's how good the film was filmed. I didn't even need English to understand the plot almost to a T. Only a few small details I didn't pick up. But essentially, the Parks have several workers. They have tutors for their children, two separate tutors for their children, a maid and a driver. And the Kims find their way in because they need a new tutor for their son, for their daughter, while he goes to college. So the tutor talks to his friend, who's a Kim, and he weasels his way in there with a false transcript made by his sister, and begins working for the Parks, and slowly each family member gains a job for the family, and until they're all working in the house, and then while the Parks are away, the Kims are at play.
Yeah, they are truly at play. Now, I know you didn't watch it with any subtitles, but did you get any of the subtle moments where, let's say, they're walking up the stairs or walking down the stairs, as far as like transitioning between social classes or a way of being rich and poor? Did you get any of that?
Oh yeah, for sure. Because I mean, you see the Kims, they live in this underground place, right? It's dirty, it's nasty, and later it's revealed they smell. I even picked that up without dialogue as well. But very dirty place, right? And then you have the Parks, who live in this clean, pristine fortress of a place, right? So this is definitely a have and have not situation for sure. And whenever they do show the landscape of the town and how much further literally down the Kims live compared to the Parks, it was very evident they're making some parallels about the social class structure for sure.
Yes, and the place that they call where the Kims stay, the poor family, is called a semi-basement. They're kind of underground, but not completely.
So you get to see how these poorer class of people have been mooching off of the rich. But in the same way, this rich family has been using the poor people to do their bidding. You know, just shopping or driving, little things, washing dishes, right?
So you get two very different perspectives, and each family takes advantage of each other, which makes it hard to see who is the bad one and who is the good one in this case.
Yeah, definitely. And I think they leave it up to the watcher or the viewer to kind of decide who's right and who's wrong here. But I think removing everything, even the language, really added to just how real this is, because you can feel it and have nothing in common with any of these people.